Hey everyone, Dana here.
And Stefan.
And in this video, we're talking about some of the things that Germans do that kind of annoy Americans.
You wrote them down?
Yeah.
I think I have an idea what they will be, but I don't know for sure. I will read them and then we will just talk about them.
But I love Germans as well.
Okay.
You know, there are lots of things that Germans do that I love. This is where I backtrack. I'm like, please don't hate me. There are lots of things that Germans do that I really love.
Okay. We will
Here are a few that annoy me.
We will keep you here in
Okay,
Germany.
thank you.
We're starting off with swearing when kids are around.
Yes.
So I guess this one is more for German tourists in America.
Could be, but I guess this could also annoy Americans if an American family comes to Germany and then some Germans are swearing in English, although Germans do use English swear words.
Yeah, but get used to it, Americans who come over to Europe. We swear.
We don't swear around kids in the US. Even if you're someone who's a pretty big potty mouth, and that's someone who swears a lot. Even people who really like to swear in the US, they generally, clean it up if there are kids around. I kind of think it's like here in Munich, there are signs at the crosswalk saying, don't cross over red, to set a good example for the children. And if you do cross over red and there are kids around, sometimes you might get yelled at or scolded, set a good example for the kids. And it's like that in the US. If you swear and there are kids around, someone might yell at you or scold you, say hey, there are kids, don't swear, don't say bad words.
Us non-native English speakers, we use a lot of English swear words. They don't have such a strong meaning as the German equivalent.
Okay, but I think that shit in English is Scheisse in German, and I think that for Germans, Scheisse is also not as strong as for Americans the word shit.
No, because Americans don't swear so much in public at least. But I think also for you, maybe the word Scheisse is not as strong. So for me, Scheisse is stronger than shit.
Okay, but I have heard parents and teachers say the word Scheisse in front of students.
Yeah,
and it wasn't a big deal here in Germany. It was whatever.
No, there are really few really mean words that are not okay.
Whereas in America, it would not be usual for a parent or a teacher to say shit.
Okay.
Next one.
Next topic. Ooh.
This one has some air quotes in it.
Yeah, some air quotes.
We need to get out the air quotes.
Telling it like it is, being too direct. Yeah, we are really direct and we say it like it is.
Right, like it is. I mean, that's, kind of an opinion. I think the point here is that generally in the US, for Americans, being polite is more important and more valued than being honest. Whereas in Germany, I think generally for Germans, honesty, it trumps being polite necessarily.
Yeah, in my opinion, we could learn a little bit to be more polite. Ooh, yeah. Not tipping enough at restaurants.
In the US, servers make most of their wage from tips.
And I think that's not correct.
No, I don't think that should be the case at all, but it is the case. And not tipping doesn't do anything to change that in the US that is the case.
What did we now learn? The basic tip is 20%?
20 to 25%.
If they're just
doing their
job.
20 to 25%.
Yeah.
Because you have to think about the fact that is where they're earning most of their money. By not tipping, you are literally not pay, that person is not going to earn money and they served you,
and that's not correct.
I think that servers should earn a wage just like if you work in any other thing, you work at a store, you earn a wage. I think it should be the same for servers.
But
so you need to tip.
Every time we go to the US and then come back, all the German servers, if we go to a restaurant or if we go to a place where you would tip, they're really happy in Germany because I tip American style than here in Germany until
you get used to being in Germany
a couple months
more.
later.
Yeah.
But I would say I tip now more here in Germany than I did before I met you. Next one. Yes. And Germans do it now to annoy this German as well.
This annoys you now as well.
This annoys the heck out of me, not respecting the order of the line at grocery stores.
Germans often like to talk about how they like to be efficient, and they say they're direct because they want to be efficient. You know, I've heard that a lot, but I'm really surprised Germans don't seem to be very good at queuing. They don't respect the order of the line.
No, we don't. And I find it really horrible and annoying.
As an American, it really annoys me that if you're in a line at a grocery store and a new cash register opens, then in my point of view...
You have not put your stuff on the band yet, so you're the next one who should go over.
Yeah, the new line should move over in the same order as the old line. But what happens in Germany, a new cash register opens and it's every person for themselves. They run to the new line and then the order gets all mixed up.
It's Hunger Games.
I have also noticed that Germans seem to cut in line sometimes.
Yeah.
Like more often, I think, than in the US. The other day, I was standing in line and I looked up at something and then I turned back and there was someone else in front of me. She cut in front of me.
Yeah, that's not good. And it really annoys me. I get the feeling that it's like everyone for themselves.
Let us know down in the comments, has someone cut in front of you in line? And how does that make you feel?
Not respecting the line, the order of the line in grocery stores really annoys not only Americans, but also at least me as a German. Put that aside. Ooh, that's interesting. Not saying hi when walking by someone, not interacting enough in general. And I think, yeah, we've talked about it and you heard about it in New York City and like big places where there are a lot of people that might not happen.
Right. Like if you're walking on the sidewalk in New York City, I don't think everyone's saying hi. No. In a lot of places in the US, if you walk by someone on the sidewalk, you do like, hi, how are you? Good, how are you? Yeah. Like walking, hiking in Germany.
Exactly. When you go hiking here in the Alps or somewhere else, you say hi to the other person. That's also not often the case anymore. But at least like in the real hiking trails, maybe because there are not so many people walking there or hiking.
Okay.
So that's why you say hi.
So you think if there's a lot of people walking, then you're not going to say hi to everyone.
We went to the Bavarian National Park. Not everyone said hi.
No, you didn't, because there were so many people. You just can't say hi to everyone.
In general, it's more in the US than it's done here.
I said also not interacting enough in general. So like, for example, at the grocery store, if somebody is looking at something on the shelf and you need to walk between them and the shelf, in the US, you'd probably say, excuse me.
You know, so
it's just this interacting. And Germans in general don't interact as much. And so if they're in the US, that could come across as impolite and it could annoy Americans. Like, why didn't they say hi to me? Why didn't they say excuse me? They bumped into me. Why didn't they say sorry?
More small talk that is done in general, not only saying hi. We saw on a video in the comments people being shocked that if in a grocery store you walk by someone and you're not even passing in front of their field of view, but like just behind them, you say, excuse me. And like it still really shocks me every time we go to a grocery store because the grocery stores are so big. In Germany, 10 people would fit next to each other and no one would say hi, excuse me. Here in Germany, the grocery store is so small and no one apologized to pass by you because then you would apologize the whole time. And one more, treating customers like they are a burden, like they are an annoyance, or like they are in the way.
Yes, and what do I have there in quotes?
Vorsicht.
Vorsicht. Yes, it annoys me so much as an American when I go, for example, to a grocery store and there is someone who works at the store and they are walking with a cart or a box or something and I am in the way and they say, Vorsicht. instead of
with a strong,
with like a strong, like as though I'm in the way. Like I realize I'm in the way, but I'm there shopping. I'm not in the way. I'm looking at the broccoli. In the US, they would say, excuse me, can I get by here? Sorry to interrupt you while you're shopping, you know, but I'm really passionate about this. It really annoys me. I'm a paying customer.
No, they could say, Entschuldigung.
That would be super. That would be wonderful. That would warm my American heart.
Yes.
Yes. I'm happy to get out of the way. I'm really passionate about this. It really annoys me.
Okay.
Please let us know down in the comments. Does that annoy you too? The Vorsicht thing? It really annoys me. I don't like that.
Okay. Take a breathing minute. So, these were the topics for this video. Do you feel a little bit better?
Yes.
That's good.
Feels good to get that off my chest. I feel better. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it.
I was happy to be the representative of Germany in this case.
Yes, thank you. I would also like to make a video the other way around and hear what you think, you know, what Americans do that annoys Germans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We get her back.
So if you want that video, let us know down in the comments.
So our question for you is,
do you think these things are annoying? And what other things do Germans do that you think are annoying?
Even if you're German.
Yeah, Germans can also be annoyed at other Germans. Please let us know in the comments below.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like with the like button.
You can also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can find out when we put a new video out and be one of the first people to watch the new videos.
We're also on Instagram.
Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.